Namaskar, friends. I welcome all of you on your own YouTube channel, Astro Journey, a Divine Voice. In continuation to our free Bhrigu Nandi Nadi course, today we will continue our discussion on Saturn, who is the significator of your major deeds and profession work life. The planets conjoining your Saturn indicates how they are going to affect your professional life, how is your work life is going to be affected, and how well you will do in your profession and work. So let's start the discussion. Before starting the discussion, I would like to request all my viewers to please like, share, and subscribe this channel. Don't forget to press the bell icon. Friends, if Saturn, Rahu, and Venus are in trine, or Saturn, Rahu, or Venus are in the same sign, or Venus are aligning in the 12th or second house from the Saturn, or Rahu is with Saturn, or Venus is in 3, 7, or 11 from the Saturn. In this case, the it makes a work brihat yoga as per Bhrigu Nandi Nadi. Brihat means large or giant in size. Such kind of natives are found working in a big multinational companies with foreign collaboration, or the companies which have their impact in almost all the countries, or you can say global organizations, like there are many global organizations. Such kind of yoga place those people in multinational companies, or if they are into financial sector, because Venus is the significator of your finances. Saturn is your karma, your work, your profession. And Rahu is a foreign element or something which is hidden or secret. So these combinations can make the people hide their financial things from others, or the professionals like CAs, or the people who advise other people in manipulating their taxes, or you can say the people who deals into black money. Such kind of things you can find in the life of such natives. And this combination is also responsible for unexpected gains, because Rahu is suddenness, anything happening all of a sudden. Venus is finances. And moreover, if you see Saturn, Venus, and Rahu, these planets are having friendly aspect among themselves. They are friends. So if the favorable conditions prevails, it means that person can have unexpected gains. If Saturn is conjunct with Ketu and Mars, it indicates a person who deals in designing the things, a person who is a draftsman, like working under an architect or an architect, or a person which is who is a civil engineer, or a person who is into construction business. If this combination is under the beneficial influence, like Venus, Jupiter, Mercury, Then the person, you will see the person will be a architect or a big real estate person, a person who deals into real estate, or a person who is into the construction of big buildings, big bungalows, big mansions. But if this combination is under the influence of malefics, because if you see this Saturn, Mars, and Ketu, these planets are not mutually friends. Okay. Then it is a problematic combination in your professional life. So first we talk about beneficial aspects, how you can channelize the energy of these planets into your professional and day-to-day karmic life, and how you can utilize this energy. If more malefics aspects this join this combination, then the person may be doing hard labor in construction line or doing petty jobs, jumping from one place to another place, or the person is being harassed by the fellow colleagues. Okay, the person may be into electronics. Ketu also represents the things which are wireless. Okay, so the person may be into designing of electrical vehicles. Nowadays, it is the age of electrical vehicles, artificial intelligence, remotely controlling the things. A person may be into this field, electronics field. Okay. If Saturn is conjunct with Ketu and Mars, these people are also excellent makeup artist. They may have natural talent of doing makeups. People, they can transform the person. Okay, they are such a good makeup artist. They may deal into beauty aids. If Saturn, Sun, and Rahu are conjunct, when I am saying conjunct, this is 44th vlog into this series. So I expect all my viewers will understand when I am saying conjunct. First of all, we will take that all those planets are into the same sign, or they are making a trine connection, or they are aligning 12th or 2nd from the planet, which is the center of the discussion. Today's center of the discussion, we are focusing on Saturn. Okay, so the person may act as a messenger in royal courts, in government, in the person in is working as a messenger or a PN, or doing a petty job in government office, like in courts or government administrative offices. Okay, if Saturn, Sun, and Ketu are conjunct, means Saturn is under the influence of Ketu and Sun. In that case, the person have a very good ability to write the things, natural ability to pen down the things. A person may be a very good writer, or that if this combination is under the influence of Jupiter, for example, or some beneficial planets, the person may be a big shot in government office. Or if it is under the malefic influence, the person may be doing uh, a regular job, a ordinary job, a native maybe irregular in his attendance, a lazy, lethargic person. The person, due to this irregularity and the person's nature of not showing interest in his profession, may tend to lose his job. Okay. If the person having such kind of combinations move away from the place of their birth or from its native place, such kind of person can do wonders in his professional life. Such kind of person can um, do perform very good in his professional life if a person uh, move to other place. If Saturn, Moon, and Mars are conjunct, it shows like Mars is technicality, Saturn is your karma, your professional life, Moon is travel, change. Here, the person will join technical lines or the person may, which includes travels, short travels. Okay. It also shows changes, frequent changes in career. Like Rolling Stones gathers no mass. If a person who is changing his professional lines so frequently, it shows that that the person will not get the appreciation in his professional life according to his wish, which further enhances the frustration level into the natives. Okay, so if these, according to the placement of these planets, like these I had already told, like 3 7 11 or into the same sign or making a trine connection, or like a train like combination, like Saturn is hemmed between Moon and Mars, or Mars, Moon, Saturn in the consecutive houses. So according to the placement, there may be a chances, if some beneficial aspect is there, there may be the chances that the person may do job for a longer period of time or a shorter period of time, but definitely that person will change workplace or his profession frequently. There may be a break. Okay, if Saturn is under the influence of Mars plus Ketu and Moon, native may suffer equations in career. He may resign the job, or or he may be expelled out of his job. He may lose his job due to harassment or unfavorable conditions. If Moon, Rahu, and Mars are conjunct, are influencing the Saturn either way, the person may have a good job, but equation will be there. He may lose his jobs. There are the symptoms that due to some dispute in his job, the person may face imprisonment like threat in his job, but imprisonment may not materialize. Okay. Saturn, Venus, Moon, Mars, and Ketu. If this combination is there, if Saturn influenced with Venus, Mars, Ketu, and Moon, 5 planets, the native land in various jobs suffer due to troubles from many ordeals, or he may get some permanent footing in the career. It indicates the native may enjoy beneficial factors after the marriage. Like before the marriage, he will keep on changing his jobs or jumping from one job to another job. But marriage brings stability in his life. Okay. If Saturn is conjunct with Mercury and Moon, it indicates the native's career involves traveling, commercial lines, benefit through soft talent, type of career, pious and decent way of talking, not gaining through harsh ways, artistic flair. Okay. If Saturn, Moon, and Jupiter are conjunct, it is Kala Karma Guru. A person may be a pioneer in the field of artistic talent. He's just like a teacher or a guide in the field of fine arts for others. Or he may be a head of a Organizations like some theatrical organization, a school of like a school of acting or direction, such kind of position, high position in such schools may be held by the natives. And he has to travel from one place to another or different places due to his profession. If Saturn, Moon, and Jupiter are conjunct, it also indicates the business pertaining to milk and dairy products or a sweet shop. If Saturn, Moon, and Venus are conjunct, it indicates the career in the fields of music, benefit from luxury items and artistic items. The person has a quality to talk well diplomatically, and the person is always having charismatic effects, attracts others when he is talking or in terms of career. Other people think the person is in a very lucrative career, a respectful career. Saturn, Moon, and Ketu are conjunct. It indicates the career near a holy place where chanting of mantras, work near divine places, or work in a place where food is offered as charity, annadana, or person is working in a hospital or in church, where he is helping people to get rid of their disease. Saturn, Moon, and Mars. In the previous combination of Saturn, Moon, and Ketu, Moon is food, Ketu is giving away, charity, detaching food from ourselves. Or when you are donating the food as a charity, and people who eat them are getting rid of their hunger. Okay. If Saturn, Moon, Mars is there, the native will have good, powerful position like an administrator. But because of his inclinal aspect, cannot exercise his position and power. Okay, the person may be a contractor, engineer, agent, travel running a travel agency, uh, modifying the way of application of technical knowledge, like conversion of one energy into another form of energy, like technical people who are working at dams, at windmills, at solar energy, where they are converting one form of energy into another form, okay, and using it. Mechanical departments, department of commerce are beneficial, production in factories and selling those production. If Saturn is conjunct with Mars, Jupiter, it indicates power, work, and guide yoga. Career in technical line, guidance in engineering. A person may hold a post equivalent to a head of the department, or like head of a university, technical college, where he's guiding the other people into technical lines, and he's looked upon very respectfully in that field. Okay. And like engineering consultant, administrative officer, manager, assistant engineer, or such type of career. Okay. If Saturn, Mars, and Venus are conjunct, Saturn is under the influence of Mars and Venus. It indicates work, power, and beauty. Mars is power, Saturn is work, Venus is beauty. Luxury, career in technical lines, obtaining through machinery and manufacturing uh, the things. Saturn, Mars, and Rahu are conjunct. It shows machine work and wheels. Dealing with automobiles, luxury items, dealing with railways, dealing with like oil rigs, dealing in big organization, big factories, or dealing with mammoth machines. Okay, like vehicle engines, such type of careers. Okay. If Saturn is under the influence of Mars and Ketu, It indicates career of tailoring, electrical, mechanic, connecting with wires, machinery, bearings, agriculture field, quarry, site works, dealing in rocks, granites, such type of careers. Like Saturn, Mars, Ketu, if such combination is there, the person may deal into selling of granites, selling of marbles, such kind of things. If Saturn is under the influence of Mercury and Moon, it indicates the person deals into food grains. Commercially, um, doing commercialization and commercial lines which deals into food grains. If Mercury, Rahu are impacting Saturn, it shows career in business in beautification of items, interior decoration, nightlife, hotels, lodges, restaurants, such businesses that are being done in the evening time, bars, such kind of things. If Saturn, Jupiter, and Sun is conjunct, it shows the natives in government service, royal courts with commanding and respectable high position, like brass, those people who wear brass on their shoulders, like officer in army, navy, or air force, adroit in political lines, head of a spiritual organization, head of an independent spiritual organization, like Matadhish, a life of a pride, Guru Karma Yoga. Okay. Enlightenment of souls. The person is enlightening other souls, guiding the other people, working for the masses. Okay. Saturn, Jupiter, and Moon are conjunct. It shows Guru Karma Kala Yoga. An artistic blend benefits through such concerns where travel is involved. Head of such like a person is a head of a medical line, head of a medical college, or like a head of a department in medical college or in hospitals, such are occupations, dealing in food articles for profitability, profit in Vedic learning and preaching and astrology. Person may be is astrology. Okay. If Saturn is conjunct with Jupiter and Mars, it indicates Yantra Karma Yoga, machinery. Person deals into engineering machineries. Person may be a dentist, a surgeon, life of a considerable fortune. If Saturn is influenced by Jupiter and Mercury. Why I'm using this word influenced in place of conjunction or trine connection? As I had already explained, all type of connections. But other than this trine connection or 3-7-11 connection or same sign or this placement of 2 and 12, if Saturn is any other way, like Saturn is in a conjunct with Mercury, but in a sign of Jupiter or in a nakshatra of Jupiter, such kind of things happen, then these results may also follow. You have to consider these results. Okay, like it is Buddhi Karma Yoga. A person is a guide, a teacher. Mercury represents education, significance of education, your learning. Saturn is your karma. Jupiter is a guide, a principal in a school, or dean in a college, in a university, a consultant, teacher, a master, a HOD of a chain of institutions, okay, or maybe into coaching. Mercury also represents plants, greenery, anything green, plants. So Jupiter is a guide, Saturn is a karma. So the person may be also a teacher or a professor in the line of botany. Okay. If Saturn, Jupiter, and Rahu are conjunct, it shows Guru Karma Yoga, but with audacity and audacious medical person, a person like who are helping doctors in hospitals, ward boys, or a leader of ward boys, like a person who is controlling their work, supervising ward boys, making their shift working shifts, a leader, their leader, a doctor in allopathy, or a person or practice knowledge of anesthesiology, who anesthesiology, anesthesia, who give anesthesia to the people, doctor of anesthesia, doctor. Okay. If Saturn is conjunct with Moon and Rahu, it indicates career involving a person where he cheat others, cunningness is involved, a person in photography line, film line. Okay. If Jupiter is seventh from this combination, then it indicates that the person is a very cunning person, selfish person. He use other uh, for his profits and enjoyment. Like he manipulates others, cost of others, he's getting enjoyment and profit, displeasing manner. Also profit through evil god deeds like in Tantra Mantra, but cheating others. Okay. Uh, Profit from the persons who are living into slum areas. Vices of such natives brings obstructions in the prosperity because of greediness. If Saturn, Mars, and Rahu are conjunct, it shows power indicating career of audacity, pertaining to wheels, a rough and tough type of native who gains power through society, subsequently becomes a social leader. Okay. Saturn, Mercury, and Rahu. Quite intelligent, but audacity prevails. The one who can build castles in air, mentions in speech, enjoy wealth through such mean, quite a talkative person, bringing disrespect to himself. Career pertaining to rituals like apara karma, can do business in tubes, pipes, including dealing in plastic articles, or career uh, related to tannery, or the person may have sexual relations at his work with his colleagues. Okay. If Sun, Saturn, and Rahu are conjunct, career pertaining to atrocities or benefits through mean deeds. This native may have problem in having a male issue, but he can overcome this problem by performing Shanti homas pertaining Saturn and Rahu. Profit being a messenger in government, royal courts, a royal servant. I had already explained this. Okay. If Saturn is conjunct with Venus and Rahu, it indicates career pertaining to large scale building, a builder, building mansions, building and selling mansions, bungalow, a big builder dealing in luxurious materials or like hotels, five-star hotels, luxurious vehicles, um, costly vehicles like Mercedes, Audi, big names. Uh, Sometimes enjoys benefits from females related to that. So, friends, I had told you the impact of other planets, multiple combinations impacting the Saturn, your professional life, how they are going to impact your professional life, and what kind of results will follow, and how they can um, take you in different um, lines, professional lines. So I hope this information may be useful for you guys. Namaskar.